You know, the thing about you is, and this is why we say knowledge is power, right? Because everything that you are learning, everything that you are becoming, everything that you are doing is literally for the, not just for your benefit, but it's also for the benefit of others. In other words, like, this is how pure and genuine you guys are. Like, this is how much you are in tune with the overall consciousness, with your natural state of being, your spirit, your soul, right? Like, you guys are at a stage or a point in your life now more than ever, and you're so freaking connected to where when you do things, it's so freaking genuine and so freaking peaceful, and it's not in vain, right? And it's not for validity, it's not for attention, it's not because, oh, I could do this because I want money. No, you're doing it because it's kind of like studying. Like, when you're studying, when you're doing research, you're doing all of this to better yourself, which makes you become a better person for other people, relationships, connections, etc. That's why you are so freaking special and just uniquely you, you know? And it's like, wow, we're all interconnected, while we're all one. We really are one, but we were given an opportunity to be independent. We were given an opportunity to express ourselves independently. While we may have experienced the same things, we may have experienced, you know, certain pains and ailments and diseases, etc. I mean, the list is endless, but the point is that you yourself, it's like you're at a place now where you know who you are. You know what you're about, you know what you want, you know what you like and dislike, and even then, none of that even freaking matters. And that's the beauty about you. You're like, I don't even resonate anymore with everybody in this society. It's like, I don't feel or believe the same things that they feel and believe. It's like, I could care less about their rules and regulations. I could care less about their fears and doubts. None of that resonates with me anymore. And you yourselves, sorry, my nose freaking itches, but you yourselves, you're at a place in your lives where if you're, sorry, I have have a movie playing in the background, but you're at a stage or a place in your lives, spiritually and even cosmically, where as you are joining the shift of the cosmos, like as you're hearing the calling, right? Like, you're at this point, you're now in tuned. And the more that you are, the more you're no longer resonating with certain things. Like, if people at this point don't belong within your vicinity or don't match your energy, if they're not like or similar to you spiritually, in a sense where they can understand you, or you guys are actually a match, a divine match, whether if it's platonic or romantic, you allow them to fall off. Like, you're like, you know what, let's let everything go. Like, I don't care to hold on to it anymore. I don't need it. And so it's like you have formed a better relationship with yourselves. You have formed such a tremendous relationship with yourselves, where you now are more gentle with you. You now care about you. You now love you. You are now your best friend. And so you have your own back better than anybody else can. That's the stage that you guys are in. Like, people look to you and they think like, okay, who the hell does this person think they are? Like, collective think they're the shit. Like, collective think they're better. No, collective doesn't care about any of that. The thing is, like, collective is at a higher vibration. Collective is operating off of the love frequency. Collective is in a peaceful state. Collective knows themselves. Collective is actually connected with themselves. They're deeply rooted with their soul now. Like, now it's no longer you, James, Kyle, Brittany, Sam, Michelle. In fact, you've graduated. You have successfully spiritually graduated. You're no longer associating yourselves with your zodiac signs. And even if you do have brief moments, right? Like, where you still, oh, hey, like when people ask, where are you from? Oh, I'm from the Bronx. Oh, where, you know, like what's your background? What's your nationality? Oh, I'm Hispanic, or oh, I'm African American. Oh, I'm from Texas. You know, it's like, whatever the case. Sorry, my nose is itching. Whoops. But the point is that you no longer care about that. It's like, you don't look to the skies anymore just to find your astrological sign and figure out, okay, well, where is my planetary placement? Where is my alignment? Like, you're disassociating yourselves with all the human like activities and resources. Like, mind you, these were all tools that we had used when it came to discovering or who we think we are, right? So we might have started off as with our name and our birth date and our birthplace, and then our family dynamic, and probably even did the ancestry thing, right? Like you were probably looking into those things. And then let's go ahead and throw in our astrological signs, our zodiac signs. Like, oh yeah, like I'm an asparagus too. Oh cool, we're aligned. We're, like you had gone through so many phases. And the thing is, we've allowed you to go through these phases because it's like the more clues and hints that we throw at you, the more you became open to other possibilities, open to other ideas of what you could be or could not be. And the more that you continue to do that, now I'm channeling. So the more that you continue to do that, the more we're like, okay, we're putting more placements here, we're putting more placements there. You're seeing it, you're getting it, you're understanding it. And it's helping you get to a certain point where you can now unlearn it all. Because we understand it's a matter of, excuse me, we understand it's a matter of you uncovering these things so you can realize what you are not. Because all of it is nothing but ideals and concepts. And the more ideas and concepts that you continue to add or absorb or, attach to your beingness, the less likely you are to know it. But the more that you get to a certain place, like, okay, they'll figure it out at this stage, they'll figure it out here, they'll figure it out there. And it's like, the more that you continue to do so, and even if you had taken a couple steps back, it doesn't necessarily matter. It's like your spirit team, God, source, universe was literally right there beside you through it all, just to help you realize you've always known. All you had to do is just uncover all that, unlearn all of that, and you would realize that, hey, you are back home. You are back where you originally were. You never were your thoughts. You never were your feelings. You never were your emotions. You never were any of these things. And in fact, you could be anything and nothing at all. It's like once you detach from certain ways of being or doing or seeing, once you detach from certain ideals and concepts and ideas of yourselves, once you let go of the fact that, hey, like, I no longer have to be something, like I no longer have to have this particular identity, then it's not scary to the point. I mean, most of you will feel like you are because you're so attached to your avatar, you're so attached to your characters. But once you release those characters and realize you've always been a different character at every millisecond, like every freaking second, millisecond, billisecond, you've always been a different character. And once you start to realize that, which most of you who are seeing this probably already have, right? Like you're starting to realize or already have realized that, hey, this is just yet another character. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what I am or that's what I'll always be. No. And so when you realize you could take it off like any garment, but the point is, because I don't even have to necessarily walk you through it. Most of you should already know. But for others of you, now you know you could literally take it off just like a garment and realize, hey, I'm nothing and everything all at once. And so that's the stage that some of you will pretty much be embarking on if you haven't already done so. And as you come to that realization that there is no realization, you are finally you. Not that you would ever stop being you, but now it's like, oh, hello, good morning. Like, who is this person, So that's the energy that I'm getting for this particular collective. It's like, that's the stage that you're about to be on. And for others, that's the stage that you guys are already on. Like, you're feeling it, you're living it, you're and so as you're experiencing it, it's like you're realizing and understanding that most people won't follow. Right? Like most people, excuse me, probably don't understand you. They probably never will, at least not from their state that they're in. And even if they don't understand you, you're okay with it. You're like, okay, so be it. Like, I really don't care. And it's not like in a bitchy kind of way. It's not like in an egotistical kind of way. It's not like in a, well, like you're not looking down upon them. That's not what's happening. What's happening is that you are growing, you are evolving in a sense that you're shedding a lot. You're releasing a lot. You're letting go of a lot. And now you're just becoming. You're literally becoming things. You're becoming everything you said you wanted to become. You're allowing yourself to become something else, someone else, somewhere else. You're just in a state of, you're now enjoying the ebb and flow of life. Like, you're now life. You're no longer trying to find life, trying to be a part of life, trying to become life. You literally are life. Like, it's not something that you have to go out there and figure out. You are the life. You have already been figured out. You've already gotten whatever you've gotten, and also lost everything that you needed to lose. So hopefully this makes sense. But the collective that I'm speaking to, congratulations, because you literally just graduated. And so your spirit team, your tribe, God, source, universe, they're all literally like just celebrating you right now. Your growth, your achievements, and you're just like, your energy is such a beautiful freaking energy, such a powerful energy, that they have no choice but to deliver everything to you, because they're like, look, they're in a grateful state, they're in a peaceful state, like they are who they say they wanted to become. And so we can deliver even more now, versus, you know, other individuals who aren't at that level yet, right? Who haven't done the healing, who haven't been, you know, forgiving to others or even to themselves, like who haven't elevated in that sense, you know, meaning they're probably in a state where you have already been before, and you already know. So this is why we're not going to judge others, but they're probably still in that state where they're dealing with toxic energies, where they're still feeling like, you know, woe is me, where everything is just all gray, and you know, seeing things through rose-colored glasses. It's like, but you're not there, and you're not going to judge others for being there. However, they can no longer touch you. They can no longer come within your vicinity. They can no longer be around you. And so as they're falling off, you're letting them fall off. As they're being separated from you, or you being separated from them, you're allowing it to happen. As you're fixating on your own growth, your own evolution, as you're coming back to yourself and regaining all the power and energy that you thought you lost, even though it was always there, it's like, as you're doing so, the more you're drawing in. And it's just, it's so freaking peaceful. Like with this particular collective, like your energy, it's just such a beautiful energy to be in, because you really, like, you're now at a point where not only have you forgiven and let go, but I'm also hearing like your prayers are being answered. And it's like you being the knowledge, being the life, being the essence, being the intelligence, being the overall source that you are, you're already figuring out your own answers. Like, you know how to tap into you to where, oh, I can know this, I can get that, I can see this, I can hear that, I can be this, I can, like, it's you. It's like opening the portal to yourself, to you. That's what it is. And now you're no longer relying on others. You're no longer relying on other people to show up as they need to show up for you. You don't even care, like, no, you don't even care about that. Instead, you're showing up for you. You're being there for you. You're caring for you. And you're doing it so gracefully that even if someone else wanted to come in and help you and guide you, you know their role and position intuitively to where you can allow them to show up and be that way. Like, you're not that unhealed person. You're not. You're that very beautiful, handsome, intelligent freaking individual where it's like, you know, you're that angelic being, or whatever you guys want to classify yourselves as, even though you don't or shouldn't, but you know who you are naturally. And so you will allow anybody to come in and play their role and position the way that they need to. Like, you're at a point where you're not judging anyone anymore. And even if you had questions, right, like about their beingness, even if you had questions about, okay, who is this person, you know, what is their purpose in my life, what are they here to show me, it's like now you can just intuitively know without having to ask. Like, now it's like you're able to pick up on it. Now you're able to see, okay, so this is what's going on, this is what you're showing me, instead of, you know, that version of you who's like always asking questions or always turning to tarot readings for it. It's like, now you're no longer doing that, you know? I mean, even though, yeah, you're here. We manifested each other, so be it. You were drawn to this message. This is probably just like yet another confirmation, or I'm hearing your third confirmation, because you already know this and you probably heard from somebody else and you probably came here. But the point is, you're doing so freaking wonderful. You're doing so well. And so you're about to be blessed even more. Like, you are literally about to light up the world with your essence, with your existence. And you were meant to be seen. People were meant to know who you are. People were meant to experience your light, your love, your charisma. People were meant to experience these things, to see you, to bear witness of the true spirit of freaking, you know, the God consciousness of the high, like literally, even your highest self, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. The point is, they were meant to experience you. They were meant to see you for themselves. They were meant to see, oh my God, this person does exist. Oh my God, this person is this like, you're planting seeds just by existing alone. Like, people see you, and then even when you come into this new partnership, this new divinely guided partnership that they're sending you, like this person that's coming your way, even when you guys partner up together, it's like you guys are literally making a mark on this world the way that you're supposed to. And whether if you guys like it or not, even though I know you do love it, you guys got work to do. Like, you guys, and you know it. You know you got places to be. You know you got things to, you know you got things to say or do. Like, you know that God, source, universe, you know your true self. You know. You're supposed to be doing something so much bigger, so much better for yourself and naturally for the world. So even if you think, okay, well, I have this particular talent or gift and I'm going to use it for this. No, sweetheart. You're going to be using it for more than one thing. That's what's happening. You're going to be using your talents and your gifts for just about any and everything, wherever you're meant to be heard, wherever you're meant to be seen, wherever everybody's meant to look at you and see the light. See, okay, this is proof that God exists. This is proof that freaking angels exist. This is proof that, you know, there is good in the world. Like, you're finally about to meet others like you. If you haven't already done so, or if it hasn't happened yet, you're about to meet all those shining stars. Like, you're literally about to meet all the freaking people that are just so like you, within this particular caliber, within this level, within this frequency that you are vibrating on. You're about to see more and more. In fact, even your connections are going to come from that same tribe or whatever the case. All right. So anyways, I do love and appreciate you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there. And as always, we will